Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks bringing you the daily Apple report for Friday, November 24th, 2023. But before I walk you through the charts, as usual, just want to encourage you to please click like if you haven't already, subscribe to the Wicked Stocks YouTube channel, share the content if you would with friends and colleagues, and check out wickedstocks.com, where we offer a full suite of both daily and weekly analytical videos just like this one. Daily analysis in the SPY and the Triple Q, that is the S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 ETFs. Weekly analysis in the S&P 500 Index, the NASDAQ 100 Index, the Long Bond ETF, the TLT, as well as 2 individual stock picks a week that you never see on YouTube. That is 8 a month that cater to the 3 to 5 week swing trader out to the 3 to 5 month near-term investor. We're always looking for at least 20% moves on those stock picks, and you can check out all of this for no cost for 5 days. We offer a 5-day free trial up front with a wickedstocks.com subscription. So sign up for wickedstocks.com, check it all out. If you don't like what you see within 5 days, you can cancel your subscription at no cost to you whatsoever. Let's take a look at the charts. Start with the big picture, work our way into the day itself. Just a reminder that I could go back all the way to May, where we settled above the significant channel resistance, now support at 165.07 to 166.48, that set off a long-term buy signal that is still expected to yield the 231.60 3-4-year rising channel top. On the way up, we had the 185.21 descending channel top. That we came off of this mid-160s several times, actually, over the last couple of months. And having settled last week above the 185.21 descending channel top did 2 things. Indicate that we're not likely to see the mid-160s anytime soon. And in fact, I would say that we're likelier to see 231.60 to the upside before we see 165.07 to the downside. And that is really the picture I'm painting. We are bullish through Q1 above 185.21. We are bullish well into 24, into later 24, above 165.07. So we have a secondary buy signal above 185.21 that may well yield 231.60 by the end of Q1. That's about as simple as I can make it. Now for the day itself, I'm just going to cut right to the chase here and show you a pretty well-defined channel structure that's been holding well the last few days. And 193.42 to the upside. We did, I can't remember if we tested it to the very tick. We came very close to testing this line study, this channel top. Today at 193.42, able to contain session strength, and its sister formation, the channel base, at 190.54 in reach, where we can bottom out for the day. 190.54 is similar, very close to this August low of 190.69. That was a gap for a while until just about 4 or 5 days ago. That was completely closed up. And so here we are, 190.54, meaningful support, able to contain session weakness. You can actually say that holding above 190.54 also represents sort of clearing this gap. The whole view, the whole image allows 198.23 now over the, I don't know, over the next week or two. How's that? And if we close today above 193.42 by the end of next week, over the next 3 to 5 days. Now, I will also mention that 198.23 is considered a 2 to 3 week objective anyway, following that settlement a week and a half ago above the 184.28 channel top, which is the same structure that we find on the weekly chart at 185.21. So the 198.23 July all-time high remains a 2 to 3 week objective above 185.21, and recent price activity, that is to say, closing this gap that I show here and holding above 190.54 will keep 198.23 in reach as a 1 to 2 week target. And if we settle today above 193.42 within 3 to 5 days. So 3 to 5 day swing traders, if you've not positioned yourself at all yet, closing above 193.42 is your next signal to go long, stay long into later next week, anticipating a retest of the 198.23 July 23 all-time high, where we could top out on a weekly basis, possibly double top into later December, and if settled above, would represent yet another meaningful secondary buy signal as we move our way up to that 231.60 long-term channel top. Now for the downside. If we break 190.54, we have these little minor points on the way down. I'll say 189.98 in reach, possibly 188.57. I'm not expecting a complete rout, but what I do see is if we do settle today below 190.54, this market takes a break and falls back into the mid 180s, 184.28, preceded by 185.21 on the weekly chart, same structure, where once again we can bottom out through the rest of the year and through all of Q1. I don't see, and I'll go there now. I don't want to spend a lot of time doing it because there's no point in doing so, but we are bullish through the rest of the year and well into Q1, actually above 184.28. And I don't see a reason to sell Apple if your time horizon is through December, unless we fall all the way back and settle below 179.51. It's about that simple. I mean, you have a case to be made if we close below 184.44, but I think that could be a bit of a head fake to the downside. 3 to 5 day sell off to 179.51. Only see the market bottom out at this classic channel top through the rest of December, and then we turn higher again. So there is that. But I will say short term, into next week, 3 to 5 day swing traders should at least exit a long position, if not going short outright down into the mid 180s. Options traders with a settlement below 190.54. Short-term options traders might reach for 185 out of the money puts that don't expire for at least a week. I'd go a couple of weeks out on that. And as I mentioned a moment ago, if we close above 193.42, option traders might reach for 198 or 199 out of the money calls that don't expire for at least a week. You might go a couple of weeks out on that. It's about as simple as I can make it. I'm going to leave it at that for Friday's Apple Report. I'll be back Sunday afternoon with Mondays. You have a great weekend.